Hey VC, I'm back again with another video. In this video I'm going to show some more records I found yesterday at the antique store I go to pretty often. That's the one that sold me the Elvis 45s. And then there's a couple CDs that I picked up this past week that I think everybody needs to check out. Anyway, getting started, in the background I'm listening to Television, Marquee Moon. This is just really good stuff, and I was just kind of in this mood, so I popped it on while I was making the video here. Let me tell you, I've kind of worked up a relationship with the dude over there, and super old, nice guy, or super nice guy, kind of old, let me put it that way. He's not super old, he's not like 200, and still going strong or anything. But, anyway, I've kind of worked up a friendship with the dude, and he sold me this little stack here for $15. So I was happy to get all these. One of them I'm not too familiar with. I'm hoping maybe y'all can shed some light on it for me. But anyway, this is the one that I was most pleased to get. The Generation Gap with Jerry Cole, Up, Up and Away. This is a good record to find. It's got a little bit of, I think that's, yeah, most of it's, I think, on the plastic itself. I could probably wipe away the stuff that's on the cover. But I was happy to get this one here. History of Otis Redding. Otis Redding and Sam Cooke are my two all-time favorite soul singers. I mean, their voices are just, you just know it's them when they sing, and it's good every time. I haven't heard a bad song from either one of them. But History of Otis Redding, gatefold. I'm not sure which pressing came first, but this one is the Volt Records. So I was happy to find that. Willie Nelson, Yesterday's Wine. It's on the cover, I mean on the plastic itself, the dirtiness there, so I'm probably just going to take that off. But that's one of my all-time favorite country tunes, Yesterday's Wine, whether it's Willie Nelson doing it or Waylon Jennings, either one. I mean, it's good stuff. Status Quo, Pile Driver. I was happy to find this. Gatefold cover. I think it's the only way it came, I'm not sure. But I thought this was considered an EP, but I mean, it's got 8 tracks on it, so I don't know. Anyway, it's good. I was happy to find it. White Lion, Pride. It's got all the hits from White Lion pretty much. Wait, When the Children Cry, Lonely Nights, Hungry. It's good stuff. Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. Need I say more? I mean, it's Motley Crue. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Uprising. Cover's a little beat up, but the vinyl's pretty good. And like I said, for that whole stack, $15. So I wasn't going to let this one slide. Especially when I pulled it out, checked out the vinyl, and saw, see, like I said, the cover's got a little seam split. But I've seen multiple labels on this, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this might be the first pressing of the Tough Gong. I'm not sure. Maybe y'all can shed some light on that for me. But I was pleased to get that. Everybody knows this. Mott the Hoople, Greatest Hits. You know that's good. This is the record I'm not sure about. I picked it up. Just figured I'd give it a shot. It looked pretty interesting. By the sounds of the titles of the songs here, I figured it's kind of progressive rock, but I'm not sure. So I figured I'd give it a shot for the price he was selling them all to me for. I was like, well, we'll try it. I mean, I've been burned before on what I thought was going to be a cool psych band, and it turned out to be some soft rock stuff that was not very good. But hopefully this is not like that. We'll see. I believe it's pronounced Klaatu. I'm not sure. But maybe y'all can shed some light on that for me as well. Alright, now on to the 2 CDs that I think everybody needs to check out. Great stuff here. I read articles about these bands, and I was like, oh, this sounds like it's right up my alley. I totally need to check this out. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. I picked this up last week, and it's awesome. Awesome stuff as I drop it on the floor. It's the title of the record's Bloodlust. From what the article said, when it originally was released, it sold out super fast on vinyl and CD, so they had to repress it. This is actually, I believe, this is their newest CD. I think they have another one out, but I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, the vinyl's insanely priced to get the original pressing of that. You can get the reissue that they already did for $30-40. But if you're into spending that kind of cash on vinyl, you won't be regretting it at all. It's great. The CD is awesome. This one is along the same lines, and honestly, there's only, I believe, 8 or 9 tracks on this CD here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 tracks, but I think there's a bonus track. Anyway, I put both of these records in at different times, and I haven't been disappointed with either one of them. Super pleased. If you're a fan of doomy garage rock, if you can kind of imagine that together, it's kind of actually this album here, both of them really, but this one more so, if fans of old Psych stuff would really get into that. It's kind of, picture Black Sabbath on, especially with this one, picture Black Sabbath on like Get Hip Records or Norton Records, if you can imagine that. It's got that kind of feel, kind of just a garagey doom band, both of these bands. I was super pleased to get them, and if y'all haven't heard them, I highly suggest you checking both of these bands out. Even fans of like not so much the doomy stuff, well, I think we'll get into this band here. I mean, like I said, it's got more of a old Psych band style. I think a lot of people will like it. But the band again is called Admiral Sir Cloudsy Chauvel, and this one, Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. But great stuff. I think everyone will be pleased with it. Anyway, so those are my most recent finds and my suggestions to people out there who's never heard of these bands. They need to check them out. Anyway, thanks a lot, BC, and I may be on a little stalemate here buying records because my wife and I have started doing the IVF to try to have a second kid, and it's kind of tapping us out on money. So we'll be kind of buying records here and there, or I'll be kind of buying records here and there, or CDs here and there, but not so much like I have been lately. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably be posting just like one video every now and then with a bunch of records, as opposed to a record or a video a week with a stack of records. So we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot, VC.